guesses the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to and he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 37.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback? Or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far.
Maria non ti stavo incrociando.
Throw here out to Brown. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction. Second down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Comunque solo tu riesci a coprirmi bene questa roba qua.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Sono abituato con Campana. Che Campana gioca un bordello.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Hey, wahoo! Mike, you must be getting tired of seeing me.
Back to throw here.
Non la piglia, no vabbè, niente, proprio siamo in periodo di feste e il Signore vuole essere vicino a noi.
Già doveva prendere da lì,
Vabbè, pure Altina gliel'aveva tirata. Oh, in bocca al lupo per questo calcio, eh? Che cazzo.
È il primo che faccio da così lontano, oggi. Poteva aspettarlo un giorno in più e invece
infatti quando l'ho visto giocare con Gabbo ho pensato ma tutta questa sfiga tutta oggi la devo usare.
Madonna mia, cioè 10 fumble, cioè intercetti che tirava la palla tutta tippata, le prendeva sempre lui, cioè.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick,
sì, vabbè, falli 5 yard in più avanti.
Ma guarda quanto mi manca Gordon, tu non prendo l'idea.
They also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Ma stai trasmettendo te?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky.
No, minchia, ma perché così da sotto? Questo fungo perché?
Mi ha sussurrato. Prova a prenderla che io non intervengo e ti do solo la cascata in faccia.
Sì, ma compa, ti ricordi l'anno scorso? Ti devo quel favore.
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Maria come l'ha presa, Maria come l'ha presa.
Mi lo dici cosa aspetta lì?
C'erano 5 euro per terra, le ho viste, le vedi? C'erano 5 euro per terra.
Cioè, mi fa impazzire sta roba, impazzire.
Sì,
te lo giuro.
Ah, si addumò. Ah, ma perché significa quello che è tutta ragione di sotto? No, che minchia mi fai? È quello della screen dell'accanto.
Che perdi 9 yard hai perso.
Sì, guarda, minchia, guarda, proprio queste sono le cose che io odio di sto gioco. Ma che cazzo c'entra che mi perdi 9 yard così?
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. They go play action. Trubisky.
No,
And that'll
minchia.
be incomplete. Pretty
Cadellante.
good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It is tough to
Quello è il mio
complete passes
Cadellante.
against zone defenses. The
sì.
windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, alert. 50, Mike 50. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Let's go, Mike 50. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put... Alert.
Again, it's Trubisky. Looking deep for him.
No, ma perché così
Unable
brutto?
to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit.
Con
They
tutti
took
gli audible
their
che
shot,
c'erano,
but it's gonna bring up fourth
cosa hai
down.
fatto?
No, perché lui ha un'abilità che volevo provare oggi. C'è scritto che se lo mandi in stretch...
Vabbè,
sì,
anche i miei, tutti e due i miei ce l'hanno, però non è che...
no, il mio c'aveva, volevo vedere se gli mettevo la stretch, che non la trovavo. Strict, sì,
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route.
Se faceva
Look for the guy on the
qualcosa,
fly,
diciamo.
but as you said,
Se
incomplete.
tipo si accendeva o roba del genere.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's
Maria fumble! Maria raccoglila! Maria che culo! Maria che culo! Maria che culo! Inaspettato! Così!
Dio mio.
Che culissimo! Senza fare niente!
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine
Comunque
having to go
ti
get him
premio
in the
con
end
questo
zone,
calcio di merda.
and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without
Fa
having to run
impazzire
very
me
far.
tutti quelli lì che danno la testata e fanno sempre fumble, come già Adams, uguale.
Sì, sì. Però questo qui non è casellante. Non mi è sembrato lui. Cioè, sfrutto proprio pulissimo. Cioè, anzi, è già Davis Baltimore che non ha manco tanto il power. E fai conto che sul placcaggio io li ho messi con server.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it.
Minchia, mi hai tolto pure il casellante
Because then
domani.
you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
23 yards on the play.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Topper! Smooth! Get it!
They'll drop the throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
25! Check 25! General West! Hey, Delta! Let go!
Looking to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 43.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fatica a correre.
Minchia, ma io ho
No
la
gain on the
squadra
play. It'll be
simpatica.
2nd
Mamma
down.
mia.
So after the run for no gain, here's
Anche l'altra
2nd
volta
and
mi
10.
sembra che ho fatto fatica a correre.
Any day! Check two draw Corkers! Hey, seam 6! Seam 6!
2nd and 10.
Che cazzo la tiene? Non pare. Oddio, ho stretto pure le palle. Guarda, hai visto? Gli facevo fischia.
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. He gets it to Brown. Good play.
Mica che se glielo lasci quello c'era pure acceso.
Io mi ero cagato addosso.
Ma che traccia era?
Era una streak.
Ah, ho capito.
Solo che se gli lanci con l'analogico la cambia un po', vedi?
Hey, Charlie! Move! Mike 4! Cut! Mike 4! Check! Pilot, shoot!
They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught.
Che cazzo.
Into the end zone for a Baltimore
C'è giù questa traccia?
Sì, perché pensavo che stava salendo e invece girò. No, non la conoscevo. Cioè, non la conoscevo, non lo so.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Mike 50. Here we go.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen.
Scommetto che non te l'aspetta.
And he's going to get a good
Non me l'aspettavo.
Che quello scivolava non te l'aspettavi.
No, non mi aspettavo proprio che si lancia. Ma l'avevo letta benissimo anche.
No, non fare così, se no mi dai delle gioie che non c'è motivo.
Settle down and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second and one, Trubisky.
Oddio!
No, che culo. Ah, vedi che strippagli la palla così. Che culo, non c'entrava niente che intercetta. Ricchi di merda.
In a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Un bell'intercetto riportato in terza mano.
He's got his man, it's Andrews. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Ma vedi che cazzo di ricezione che ti deve fare.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards. They'll look to throw.
Che culo.
Into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin with touchdown number 7 on the year. As a Ravens.
Sei blitzato tutti di nuovo,
vabbè, ma aspettavo che corresse, vedi 7 morti, un minuto.
Pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Avevo avuto pure il culo che avevi lanciato e mi sto mettendo io, invece sti pizzettino della mia
that'll
minchia.
carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half.
Fammela, il miracolo me l'ha fatto! Me l'ha fatto! Succa me l'ha fatto!
Mamma mia, contro Air Thomas poi.
Sì, l'avevo visto che mi rompeva il culo in quasi tutte le prestazioni. Però, devo dire, fu bello.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the drive will wind up.
Comunque sei lì,
Ah, sì, sì. Vabbè, la partita ancora. Non devo sturare più. La partita è lunga.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're
Ci sta la big play.
second half.
È un rischio. Se ti colpisce ti dice bene.
Madonna, questo pure. Che non... Questo 5 è pure un altro gioiellino che tengo, diciamo.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 8. Got a man, it's Brown.
Però il coglione alzi le braccia perché tranquillo di sta niente. Che alzava le braccia, male che faceva del rettare.
Ti ha detto vai tranquillo, ti faccio fare le
comunque questo qua tranquillo mi piace un sacco di
Coach. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This fielded at the 2.
Minchia. Lo li caricava,
Ah no, c'era l'Intisticca che se lo pensava ieri mattina.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about.
Maria, e perché non intercetti e sei là? Bussana di Eva, e sei pure il rookie di quest'anno, prima scelta. Signore grande.
Ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? you adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, high 7. Get your swerve on. My 4.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
No, vabbè, no, che culo. Ti deve morire. Ma è il minimo, capito? Ci saranno 100.000 persone allo stadio che avranno pensato devi morire. Minchia, non te ne doveva arrivare una di stima. Ma vedi che culo.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
3 down. Hey, orbit.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle.
No, ma com'è il tuo ci arriva il mio no? Dico il mio no e il tuo sì, perché?
Takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Hey, box drop.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Ma spero che sia... No, pure touchdown. Pure offensive. Era il linebacker indietro. Che cazzo ha fatto a fare quel gioco lì? Non questo. Perché la Madonna è sincera.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
Rischio alto, ma proprio ti devono venire le emorroidi, un grappolo che ogni volta che ti siedi devi pensare.
A me o a Gordon?
A Gordon.
Un po' anche a me?
No, tu che c'è?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Se lui non prendeva quella palla io non è che mi incazzavo, quindi la colpa è sua. 100%. Allora, vediamo. Io però... che palle, tutte le partite così.
The Charger drive about to get going, and their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Luca, che questo è quello che ho fottuto a tabba, vai!
Infatti non mi ha fatto fare il catch, cioè non mi ha fatto fare il intercetto.
Questo è una chiara. Mica Tabba mi diceva, ma perché gliel'hai messo, perché l'hai preso, non ti serviva. Mica, ma che è come il mio.
They'll try the counter here, Cohen.
No, ma tu che cazzo hai mangiato ieri? Lenticchie, fammi capire.
That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
Signore è grande. Poi per Natale.
And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now.
Gioia, sto perdendo, non fare scena perché sennò oggi giornata torta. E dico, no vabbè, no, beh, ragazzi, fate i complimenti, dico, non lo so, cioè, dico, tutto quello che volete, dico, insomma. Ecco il contenuto di domenica, te lo ricordi? Lui, proprio lui.
Dai, ma perché devi fare così?
Ma che devo fare?
Oh,
complimenti.
c'era la palla?
Ieri ha fatto tardi lui, è vero?
Oh, devi fare la ricezione.
La hook, te lo vedevi Peter Pan?
2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw.
Io dico, no, vabbè, avete queste palle sospese, com'è che poi li pigliano tutte?
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag.
Sbaglio, non ti deve sembrare male.
So he splits the uprights, and it has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, I just kept using it.
Maria che bello! Maria che fu bello! Maria che fu bello! Gioia?
Mamma mia.
Non so che hai fatto poco fa, ma rifallo, ha portato bene. Bellissimo questo tagliettino all'interno.
Tariq Cohen, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
No. Questo l'ho sbagliato.
And this time he gets it to go as it is up.
Che se non sbagliavo quel calcio, cioè era 17 e cambiava tutto.
Out is the kickoff unit as
Cioè,
they
questo
run
tipo
up
lo puoi
and
andare a
send this
prendere
one
nei
away.
popolari, come si può dire. No, c'è vento contrario.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Chi l'hai rubato quello?
No, era per dire che il pallone te lo arrozzavo in tribuna.
Te
lo lanciavo su un tribuna. No, questo sarà il kicker che ho preso inizialmente.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do.
Era il costo del mio ricevitore.
Put it all
È
the way
picca
down
fu.
and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Switch, switch, switch. 80 weapon.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram.
Tranquillo, non corro.
Tranquillo.
He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Che tranquillo, quando l'ho preso, rookie tipo con quarta scelta, quinta scelta, ho detto tu ti farai. Tu nella mia squadra avrai il tuo ruolo.
Those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Watch tight, tight ends right. Watch tight, tight ends right.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, there's that
Oh.
man again. It's complete.
Maria è
Taking it across
casellante,
midfield.
diciamo, arriva più deciso. Anche per un attimo ho detto te l'ha esploso.
Raven first. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right
Intercetta,
now.
intercetta. No, non ci credo.
It's caught.
Cioè,
Oppure touchdown.
non ci credo. Vabbè.
Marquise Brown with his second touchdown of the
Queste sono
game,
quelle
and
partite
5th
che
on the year.
tu sei contento
As the
che succedono in
Ravens push
regola.
further out in front. Tucker
Che il tiro era sbagliatissimo, tutto esterno, ho detto vabbè.
18 now.
No, gliel'ho fatto lì perché doveva andarci in teoria la safety, però ha subito la fine il cornerback, che però ha dovuto onorare per un secondo, per mezzo secondo l'out.
And they will not get a
Sì,
chance to
vabbè, ma
return
ci è
this
arrivato
one as it's
prima.
through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute.
They've got his man complete.
È una garetta oggi,
33 yards that time.
Sì, vabbè,
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky.
No,
That is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. Let's go, D, let's go. Alert, 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 alert. Check 15.
Now it's Trubisky. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. Trubisky to throw again.
No!
Throwing left side here.
Come penso il casellante?
No, mi hai rotto il buff, niente, mi hai rovinato la stagione. Speriamo che non si è fatto niente.
Era il tuo paddone.
Era il mio paddone di quest'anno.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky.
Questo è un 62 di merda che ho fottuto nella practice squad di Gis.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the
Forte.
end, unable to keep
No,
two hands on the
62
football
over.
and bring it
Gli
into
ho messo il 17. Secondo te com'è forte?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again, Trubisky.
Figlio di merda!
E non solo.
Out of bounds, but
Non me
first
l'hai
and
non
detto.
si è fatto niente.
Quando citi che sei uno
The
strano.
Chargers passing game
Roba di
rolled
poco.
out
Estremo.
here. They've got another
Non
first.
è uno strappo.
Cos'è?
È un stiramento.
Sì, vabbè,
First
quello
and
di
goal, they
respirare.
got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the shotgun is Trubisky.
No, dico, no, così.
Incomplete.
Perché noi siamo sportivi, queste cose non le
This is
facciamo.
when force meets force. Gotta be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Avrà le emorroidi pure lui, non ti preoccupare.
Whip, 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 whip.
Non lo so se-
You draw fortress.
Now it's Trubisky.
Maria che genialata, Maria che genialata, Maria! La minchiata che diventa la giocata dell'anno.
Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
La genialata.
5th on the year.
Sì, perché non la minchiata frella alla screen? Però ce l'avevo tra gli Audible. Era la prima volta che la mettevo.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will shave one more off this lead.
No, l'hai provato prima nel running back screen.
Sì, però non da questa formazione.
Set now to kick
Me la
this
sono
away,
ritrovato negli
and
Audible,
off
non
it
l'avevo
goes.
chiamato quello.
This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score
Un'ora
points,
prima gli avevo
it's almost
lanciato,
a
un'ora
lot better
prima.
view than when you're trying
Sarà
to figure out
palermitana
how to fix
questa
things
palla.
Now, the first down there is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Ah, ma io non vidi una cosa.
He'll look to throw.
Ah, minchia. Meno male che le... No, ma vedi se il panzone gli deve prendere la palla là davanti. Non vedi una cosa, pure era meglio... Minchia come gli arriva a tempurata. Chi era Gea mia?
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from
dice
him.
una cosa,
Everyone
proprio,
else
non
is trying to
dice.
execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in
Quella
the
cosa
other
lì è
direction,
importante.
downfield,
Minchia, l'ho
or
vista io pure
away
dopo,
from
però
it.
avevo visto
In
pure
this
un'altra
case,
cosa
a
bella.
teammate is able to come up with the ball.
We got 4. We got 4. Hey, alert 3.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, Delta.
Rip right, rip right. Mike, let's go.
They're going to look to throw.
No, è non la tenere però, minchia che non è divertente se non la
They
tiene.
work this well upfield across the 45. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
You ready?
Watch the slant, watch the slant. Check 31, check 31.
6-6, pull it high. Right up.
And this will be incomplete.
Cioè, è il 12°
That's just a
uomo.
little bit off. It
Quello
looked like maybe
invisibile.
trying to force it in there.
Hai visto come ha deflettato?
Always do it, no matter what you do in practice. Can't
Ci sta,
simulate it, right? So your decision making,
Quando
everything
ti
has to
succede
be a
sul
little bit
34-23
Sometimes it can
te la
Fa
puoi
piacere anche
accollare.
quasi.
Dici sì, tanto deve succedere prima o poi.
After the incompletion on first down.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
2nd and 10. He's got the first down and more inside the
Ma che ha acceso il tuo, il
He's
mio non
brought
ce
to the
l'ha.
ground with another first down at the Chargers 40.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
No, ma dico, no, guardiamo la reazione, era bravo, ci vuole l'autografo, non lo so.
26 yards.
Guarda,
We haven't
minchia,
been
guarda come
shortchanged on
sta
offense.
merda di
Another fun play to watch there with the
dei
deep
miei
pass.
coglioni.
This game has the feel of what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete.
Comunque assurdo, il mio minchia, triangolo dei miei
Brings
coglioni.
up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Charlie.
4, rip left, rip left. Mike 4.
Deep grip, deep grip.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one.
Serio?
How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Ti pareva che
What
stava
happened?
ridendo?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So they settle for just the
Guarda, io non ti avrei dato neanche il calcio per questa battuta, che vuoi mettere a insinuare che gli arbitri sbagliano?
Minchia, mi hanno dato un fumble contro Campana che era touchdown. E io ringrazio,
certo.
non è che faccio finta di niente.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Piglia russa!
You have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
No, ma manco tu la pigliasti. E che fa, non ci provavo.
Shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Trubisky will throw.
Puta, no, che mi perdi tu! È uscito il tabba che c'è in lui.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Chargers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Trubisky.
Ma lei questo c'ha 60 di catch. Bellissimo.
First target, first catch at a first down.
L'ha tenuto.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. That's going to be caught.
Ma perché a me non mi dai il touchdown?
After a very nice game. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Again, it's Trubisky, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Bravo sono stato.
George Kittle.
Sono stato perfetto, che culo. Tutto al limite ho fatto. Ah, cazzo, mi giuro, tutti i calci sbagliati, tutti. Ah, me l'ha dato. Me l'ha dato però. Ma qua sai, 30-37, la botta di culo è dietro l'angolo. Un fumble, per esempio qua, che ci vuole qua? Lo puoi fare pure tu con L1. Fai una corsa L1 fumble e siamo amici. No, non mi vuole fare vincere.
Ho altri obiettivi io.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Bell'intercetto. Maria come gli spuntò così. King, Soldatino e D'Artagnan.
Close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Second and 11. Oh, stays out.
No, ma è fumble. Pensavo che mi stavo comprando un attimo, comunque sono rimasto bloccato sul muro.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
No, minchia, ti sei lisciato il casellante.
Madonna.
Minchia, ti sei proprio lisciato.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Hey, 80's yours, 80's yours. Hey, what's the ball, what's the ball?
2nd and 5.
Maria, la minchiata, la minchiata, la minchiata, la minchiata, lo sapevo che ero nell'aria, lo sapevo, già, forse mi vuole fare vincere.
Ma porca puttana, dai, cosa ho fatto?
Ah no, ma dai, non la prendere così, sono cose che succedono. Maria, pari, se me lo dicevano 10 minuti fa gli avrei detto 50 euro che non succede.
Ma devo paddare.
No, lo capisco.
È un lavoro che va fatto.
E qualcuno ci deve pensare. Lo dobbiamo fare anche per i giovani che verranno dopo.
Mi sembra giusto, no?
Sì.
You should be. Just because
il culo gli ho rotto,
but you
che cosa
can't be so
bellissima.
cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw.
Maria come l'ha preso.
Escape and he goes down.
Gregory.
Able to
Ecco,
drop
quello lì
it
è
that
finito.
time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
Perso proprio la
Great
testa,
job
tipo.
defensively. Nowhere to go with the
sì.
football. That led to the sack.
They'll look to throw. He's gonna
Maria!
And this is going to be intercepted.
E non solo.
Derwin James with a pick.
Maria! Maria, che cosa ho fatto? Gio, ti ricordi quello che ho detto di Domenico prima? Non è vero niente, è un bravissimo ragazzo. Come lui ce ne so. Se fossero tutti come lui, il mondo sarebbe un mondo stupendo.
Madonna mia, ma che cazzo è?
Ma per ritorno, Maria, che sì, giusto, quello che è.
Vabbè,
Maria!
sto andando io a tutti quei giocatori da cazzo, non credo.
Ah no, sì, vabbè, lo capisco. Vabbè, però anche beccare il buco era difficile. Però da beccare il buco devo dire che mi viene bene. Ho fatto esperienza.
Another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Adesso tu cosa fare?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Minchia, qui l'ho cagata alla grandissima. Era giusto per questo, ho detto, ma che fa, mi gioca sta cosa? Sì, per il minuto che sono.
23 yards the pick up there. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day,
Maria, pigliala, perché un tuffettino in avanti? Un altro miracolo che fa, ti secca. Sono al numero finito. Non ce ne sono più.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. This one complete to Ingram. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Devo farlo, giocare, vero?
2 minuti e 38 ai 3 time out. Ma sì, sulla 49 lo giocherei.
The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Haywood! Get it!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
E perdila!
Marquise
No,
Brown.
non c'era motivo di non perderla
Near
così.
the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Now back to throw. To the right side.
E muoviti!
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Mike Ford, get the ball.
Second and 4.
No, ma che palla che ti ha preso, quello di sopra.
Miles Boykin there to make the grab as they can now tie the game with the
Tutto
extra
per quel
point
punto,
here
te l'ho
in the
detto,
final
quel
2
punto non
minutes.
fatto.
The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Allora, un ritorno di questo grosso in
Set to go
touchdown.
now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Che per un
Past the
attimo
20 to the 22-yard line.
pensato Madden ha deciso.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter.
No!
This is going to be intercepted.
Santi Dio, finalmente.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory.
Comunque ho sbagliato
at the
tasto, devo tirare a
42-yard
44, ho
line.
sbagliato tasto di nuovo.
Ed è che lo sbaglio tasto sia certificato.
Minchia che palle.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Un bel
And that
fumble,
one
no?
covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll drop the throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On first down, it's Lawson. And they'll get this one to about the
Ma che
20-yard line.
palle però,
Now the
che
Chargers will
palle.
use the second of their
Puoi parlare
timeouts.
con Gioia un attimo.
As they'll
No,
head to the
scusa, non ce
sideline and
l'aveva
talk over
nessuno.
what to do next.
Sei ritornato nella lista dei cattivi.
Dai, però ti ho regalato un sogno.
No,
Quasi.
quale segno?
Poi non è detto,
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken
Io mi
down.
inginocchiai se non ti offendi.
Chargers
Minchia se mi offendo.
As the clock will stop with 1:06 left
Ah,
to
mi
go in the
dispiace.
game.
Sei una brutta persona. Comunque io non ho messo tutti i blitz, non ti preoccupare, eh? Inginocchiati tranquillo. No, dico, se dovessi pensare.
Last two plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here
Che fa
on
il
3rd
calcio
and
devo
12.
sbagliare solo io.
Ah, è vero che devo calciare comunque.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now they get the timeout.
Guarda, mi lasci
It leads
9
you to
secondi
wonder,
per
will
un
they
ritorno.
kick it
Spero
here
di
or risk
farlo.
running another play
Ho
and
sbagliato,
possibly
infatti,
not
non
getting
so
down in time? We'll see.
Ho sbagliato.
E il Signore te lo paga, e il Signore te lo paga.
Costly
E c'ho
one
3
there as this
secondi.
game remains tied here in the fourth. Well, he was 3 for 3 to that point, but he couldn't keep the perfect game going.
Did someone mention it on the bench and jinx
Maybe
it?
jinx him a little bit.
Well, you didn't
Ah,
have
c'è un
anything to do
attacco.
with overconfidence, but hey, it's
Io
an
pure non
inexact
mi
science.
aspettavo
These things do happen.
Stavo cercando il kick-off.
The Charger drive about to get going. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
There's just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the
Minchia, speravo.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more
Mamma mia però, che palle.
Minchia, ti ho fatto 21 punti nel quarto quarto, il signore glielo
I
paga.
can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. It's a little teaching moment
Ma
here.
che fa? Scegli di
Overtime rules.
ricevere.
Remind us how this goes, partner.
No, sbaglio,
Okay,
dici?
so in the
Sì,
past,
dico,
we
queste
had
cose si
sudden
fanno.
death. First team to score
Cortesia,
wins, but no
sei
longer.
ospite, cioè dico,
Now,
mi
if
sto
the team
studi a casa
receives the
tua, poi
ball,
che fa? Non mi
scores
lasci
a
la parola.
touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the
Ma
other
poi se
team
prima
gets a
overtime,
possession.
cazza
And after
minchia.
both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden
È vero.
death. First team to score wins the game.
Sì, però una partita totalmente diversa dall'altra volta.
On the ready.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins
Minchia,
the
gli avevo
game
messo la
because
doppia
they were used to just
copertura.
going
Puta
downfield
minchia.
and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think?
Poteva fare meglio
Absolutely,
lì,
just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, check 24, check 24. No, off.
Get it.
Trying the jet sweep here.
No.
It's Boykin.
No, perché si accende e non lo esplodi?
13 and a Raven first down.
Comunque ho sbagliato il
They go with the
passaggio,
ground game,
cazzone.
pick up the
Io
first.
che errori
Now
in
in
Italia
plus
mi costano
territory.
And
sempre
that
un
changes the whole
bordello.
mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
Maria, la minchiata, sì.
Desmond King picks it.
Che palle, te lo giuro.
No, ma perché? Dico, onestamente, dico domenica, perché?
And you know what they say?
Non lo so,
When you
guarda.
throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second
che
one. I mean, I'm not
coglione.
sure the
Niente,
analytics
poi
on it.
fine
So that's
partita
Marvin, our
partenza la
statistician, to ring that down.
C'è
for
mezz'ora
us.
che chiamo un
That's
audible,
typically
sbaglio
head coaches and
tasto, me
teams
lo fa un'altra
that
volta e
throw
dico, ma
away.
perché mi chiama sto
You
scherzo?
likely cost yourself the game.
Guarda.
Now Trubisky to throw.
Ma perché?
Se gli avevi
Perché?
messo, questo è lentissimo, un handicappato 70 di pezzi, ma tu mi metti a doppia copertura e io approfitto.
Ma io non ho messo nessuno doppio
Però
copertura.
era solissimo.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the
Do
board.
me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance
Luca,
that's going on.
grazie Tabba, grazie Tabba, grazie Tabba, grazie Tabba. Soldi
giuro.
spesi benissimo. Se la rigiochiamo 100 volte la vinci tu, Luca.
No,
Lo so, hai
no, no.
ragione.
Mi sono fermato per farti segnare perché non esiste. Proprio non esiste. Sta troppo incazzare quella roba del cover.
Look at you.
Ah, quella del 15.
Sì, cioè
Ah,
sono
sì.
due uomini lì, Air Thomas, non fanno niente.
How much fun was that? We had that type of a game.
Comunque mi ha lanciato 526 yard, non ti vergogni.
We get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
Bella, bella partita. Mi è piaciuto. Pareva che era iniziata male, ah. Poi a un certo punto pareva persa e poi il Signore ha voluto farmi questo regalo di Natale anticipato, capito, all'anno prossimo. Che poi la cosa bellissima è che ti dà gioia vero quando vinci così. Minchia, 532 yard, sei una vergogna.